How's it going, my beautiful people? Christian King here again with a fourth installment of our Discord.js tutorial. This time I'm going to be teaching you how to create embedded messages because I think they're very nice and they look very cool. They also add a bit of a flair to all your messages that honestly require some of them. So just to get into it real quick, if I were to show you what happens if I were to do our YouTube, like you've seen in previous videos, our YouTube command, all it does is it just sends out our link, which I mean, yeah, that works, it's cool, but like, what if we want to make it our own? What if we want to show that, yes, we are working to make this a home for you guys? So what we can do is we can actually go into our Visual Studio client. Wow, I had a really hard time doing that. We go to our YouTube command right here. So all we have is just this one line of code, which I mean, yes, it works and it's very nice, but what we can do is we can actually add an embed, which what that does, or what we'll actually need first, like always, we need our Discord client equals, so we got to make sure we're requiring our Discord.js. So cool, we have our Discord.js dependency. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to call an embed function, which is used by Discord.message embed right there. But I'll show you how to get to that point real quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to do const. We're going to create another constant variable, and it's going to be the name of the embed we want to use. So since we're using a YouTube, I'll just do YouTube embed equals new Discord dot message embed right there. Cool. We're just going to close that off because we don't really need anything, and we give this a couple of lines of room. What we want to do is we want to set our color first, and the color is, it requires a color code, which if you don't know what a color code is, it's just a hashtag followed by a string of numbers and letters. And what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to link this image down below so you can get your own colors and kind of play with these and see what one you want. So since this is a YouTube link, I'm going to use one of these red colors. I think I'm going to do the darker red because this just doesn't scream YouTube as much. So I'm going to do hashtag A62019. Just going to come in here and we're going to do hashtag A02619. I'm just going to make sure I put that in correctly. A62, not A02. So come in here, A62019, and then we're just gonna hit enter. So we set our color. So we have our embed that we're wanting to work with, and we set its color. Now we want to set its title, not timestamp, but we're gonna set its title. And what our title is just the thing that comes up at the top of the embedded message. So here I'm just gonna say, become a developer like us. So like me and Curtis, just come and become a developer like us. So if you're clicking our videos and you want to watch some and you just do exclamation YouTube in our server, you can become a developer like us. So now what we want to do is we want to create first want to set our URL actually. So we're going to set our URL, which we already have down below right here. So I'm just going to copy and paste this right here and replace it into the URL portion right there. Finally, next we are going to set our author, which for our instance it's Dev's Eyes. I would write me normally, but since I'm working on this with Curtis, it's the both of us. So now what we want to do, we actually want to set an image. So by every little message in Discord, obviously you see a message or an image next to the message. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this image right here, our logo, and we're going to use this link. So it's actually going to call a link, which is interesting. But so we set the link. We actually want to do it twice. I'm not sure why it requires it twice, but it just does. We're going to hit enter. So we've set our author, we've set our URL, we've set our title, and we've set our color. What else do we need? We need a description. So we want to tell people what this is. Here is the link to our YouTube channel. Come stop 5 for updates and fun and interesting content. Now what we want to do is we want to set our thumbnail, which if you don't have very many images like Curtis and I do, might as well just help to use the same image for all of them, like I'm doing right here. Hit enter again. Now we want to set our image, which our image is the image that will actually pop up in the embedded message, which, by the way, this right here is an embedded message that Discord automatically generates when you send a YouTube link, or any sort of link in general, actually. So if I were to send this link right here, it would go ahead and send a GitHub message, or an embedded message like this. But we want to make it look a little nicer, and we want to make it look a little sleeker. So that's why we're doing this. So this right here is the image. So we're going to come back in here. So we want to set our image, and like I've been doing, we're just going to use, oh, no, not GitHub. We want to use this image right here. And I'm just going to copy and paste this if I need to copy it one more time. So we set our image, and now what we want to do is we want to set a timestamp. You don't have to do this. I just kind of think it's fun and interesting, showing when a message was sent. That's all I got to do. Open and close your parentheses. Finally, set your footer. And these are all just different things you can do with an embedded message. This is not anything you have to do for it to work, but so you can set your footer, and then you type in something that is interesting towards the footer. So I'll say devs can be fun too. We're just going to comma and then enter another image once more. And then finally, we've created our message. We've created our embedded message right here. So anything that has to do with a YouTube embed will have all of this information here. But as you can also see, I have yet to delete the message.channel.send because we still are wanting to work with that. But instead of all of this nonsense right here, this link, we'll do YouTube embed and save it. So if you remember in the very first, the second video, we created a commands handler. This is why. So as you can see, ye is only one line of code, but we transferred our YouTube embed into almost 15 lines of code. So obviously there's a reason why we want to do a command handler, because all of this being right here, stuff can get lost very, very easily, but we still only have one line of code over here. So I think it's very nice and it's very compact and very concise. So anyway, we want to push this edit. So we're going to do git commit like we've been doing normally, because it's no longer git node.period. We're just going to say committing the YouTube embedded message, because that's what we did. We're just do git push Heroku master, like so. It's going to run through its downloading and pruning process. Give it a few seconds. Build succeeded. Perfect. Alright, it's launched the bot. So now we come over here. So this is what it looked like when we previously sent our YouTube embed, or our YouTube command. So now when we send our YouTube command, it makes it very nice. It's very just, it pops a bit more than just this little image right here. It no longer has the image at the top, and it's just, you click this, or not link, it no longer has this link at the top. It has it right here, and it's in your own little URL. So we click that, and it opens up our YouTube channel right there. Very nice, very fun, very easy, and appealing to the eyes. So what if we want to create a brand new embedded message? So we're going to go to case. So say this, we want to do this for Twitch as well. So you do case Twitch, and we're going to break it off like normal. And we're going to come up here, and we're going to go to commands, add new file, twitch.js. And just to make life simple, I'm going to copy and paste all of this. Copy and paste it all and put it in there. And so instead for YouTube, since we want to make it all the same, Twitch channel, and this is still frustrating. I can't believe I haven't fixed this yet. There we go. We're still wanting to require discord.js instead of YouTube embed since it's already been called. We're going to do Twitch embed. Twitch embed right here. And for the title, let's just make it Dev's Eyes Podcast instead of a YouTube URL since it's a Twitch channel. I'm going to add our brand new created Dev's Eyes, and we actually have, yesterday we tested our overlay just to make sure everything works, and it was a fun little like 7-minute video that we did. Just kind of hung out and discussed what we're hoping out of the podcast. It was fun. It was fun. But I'm going to add our Dev's Eyes Twitch channel. Set author Dev's Eyes still. Description. So instead of YouTube channel, we're going to do Twitch channel. Actually, I'll do Twitch stream. Come stop on by for too goofy. No, I don't want to do goofy. Come stop by for two. I know exactly what to put. Watch us make a fool out of ourselves. So yeah, watch us come make a fool out of ourselves as we dissect I'm not spelling that right, I don't think. Alright, that's right. Alright, watch us make a fool out of ourselves as we dissect popular game mechanics. Cool. Everything else can remain the same since it's still the same image that we've been using the entire time. That's all good. So we're going to open this up, and since we added a new file, we first want to do git. Oh, and before we do, actually no, we can do git add first. We're going to do git add twitch.js. Come over to our index.js, and we want to make sure we add our commands get. Twitch. Cool. So we've added our Twitch right there. We're going to do git commit. Added an embedded message for Twitch as well as a Twitch command. So we're going to close that off. And it's saying create mode for the twitch.js, and it's saying all the stuff we've changed. Git push Heroku. Ooh, okay, that's not how you spell Heroku. Heroku master. Let this run through all of its stuff like normal. Let's see. Pruning dependencies, build succeeded, so we are in the clear. So it's launched our bot. So now, since we have our YouTube, now we have our Twitch. Uh-oh. What does it not like about Twitch? Could be the naming conventions. Twitch, twitch.js. No? Just make sure everything is closed off over here. Huh. Interesting. Alright, and actually now that I think about it, I need to change the color too. So for Twitch, I'm going to do hashtag 0099E1. Open this up. Hashtag 00E991. Let me just make sure that's correct. 99E1. Where is 0099E1. Let's go ahead and save that. And then, so like I said in the last hosting video, we can run our node.period just to make sure everything is working properly. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this again. Okay, well, okay, now it's thrown out the 2. Interesting. I don't know why it didn't show it the first time. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and git commit, changing the Twitch embeds color to blue. And then git push Heroku master. So we're just gonna let that do its building process like so. Give it a few minutes, well, not a few minutes, a few seconds. All right, cool. Verified that bot. Let's try this again. Okay, perfect. So it all worked. Again, here's the link to our Twitch stream. Watch us make a fool of ourselves as we dissect popular game mechanics. Everything is still the same, but the only difference is now it brings us to our Twitch channel. So, anyway, quick little recap of what we did in this video. I introduced you to what an embedded message is, and if you're like me, you're going to start using these for nearly everything. And that's pretty much about it. So thank you guys for coming along. If you have any questions about what we did here and I was unable to describe in enough detail what actually went down, please feel free to join this Developers Eyes server. Reach out to me in the bot tutorials channel, and I will be sure to reach back out within the next 24 hours. It'll be a lot sooner than that, I can guarantee you that. I'm always working on my computer, but come stop by, ask us your questions, or if you just want to hang out, stop on by, join this server, and also join the Symbiosis Kingdom as well. Finally, again, October 3rd, 2020 is our first podcast. We're really excited. We hope to see you there. It's at noon Eastern time zone. It's going to be every Saturday from here on out. Like I said, we're really excited about it. We're going to be discussing some deception and social interaction type games, and we're going to see why and how they work. But yeah, no, come stop on by, hang out with us, join the server, and if you have any questions, you don't want to join the server, leave them in the comments below. Or if you like this video, please give it a like and thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button along with the bell notification so you can see more content like this. Anyway, thank you. Have a great day.